Okay, so I'm going to try and unpack the four main types of dosage calculation questions that you're going to need to know how to do. Um, Now, I'm also going to post some YouTube videos of some far better teachers than myself doing this, but I thought for simplicity's sake and that I would just try to make a straightforward video, very short videos of each one. And hopefully between this and then the YouTube videos I'm going to post, you guys will have this. It's not really all that complicated, but it can be. So let's get started. So the first one I'm talking about is the formula method. And the formula that is most commonly used in these is this. It's desired over have. So it's what the physician prescribes versus what you have on hand times the quantity. So let me explain. I'm going to make this a very easy question right here just so we can get our feet wet and kind of get a handle on this formula here. So desired. The physician orders 500 milligrams of Tylenol. Okay, so we have an order for 500 milligrams of Tylenol. I go check the med room. All we have on hand is 250 milligram capsules. So this is the desired. On hand we have 250 milligrams. Now it's times the quantity. That's what the Q is for. So quantity is 1 because one capsule is 250 milligrams. Okay, follow me? Okay, so this 250 you divide will go into 500 2 times. So and then you would go 2 times 1, which is going to be 2. So your answer is 2 capsules. Now, I know you are all smart people and you could have figured that out without doing that. Because it's not very hard to know that if you want 500 and you got 250, then 250 times 2 is 500. But it's very important to follow the formula because some of these you're not going to be working about in your head. So let's try another one and see if we can just try this out. That's very basic level. That's the formula method. So our doc orders patient to have 500 milligrams of vancomycin. Vancomycin is an antibiotic. It's a very common antibiotic. You'll see it a lot. 500 milligrams. Okay. I call down to the pharmacy and I say, hey, I need 500 milligrams of vancomycin. They're like, well, all we've got is 1 gram in a bag. So what am I going to do? Well, we have a dilemma right here. Because the only way this formula works is you have to convert. It's what I mean by this. See, this is in milligrams, and this is in grams. Okay, so before you can go any further to do this, you have to convert grams to milligrams or milligrams to grams. You got to get them the same. Now, there's gonna and that's gonna be a big trick with these kinds is you're gonna have to know these conversions. And the only way you can know that is just memorize them. So there's gonna be PowerPoints. There's gonna be some material we give you. We're gonna point you to the book. There's gonna be a list of various conversions. I'm not gonna go over them in the videos, but you'll need to convert micrograms to milligrams, micrograms to grams, grams to milligrams, and so forth. Milliliters to liters. You're going to have to know these conversions and how to do this, and you just kind of have to memorize this stuff. But you'll have a PowerPoint or something to study to learn these conversions. But anyway, so I know that 1 gram equals 1,000 milligrams. Just know that. So I have converted it 1,000 milligrams. All right, so 1,000 divided by 500, or however you say that. The big number going into the little number is going to equal 0.5. So you would give them 0.5 or half of what you would give them, which with Vank, I don't know, Vank's usually like it's be 1,000 milligrams and 250 milliliters. So, yeah, so let's say that. Let's say the pharmacy told me, so let's back this up a little bit. So we've made this conversion, and they told me, so we got 1,000 or 1 gram. So let's start back over here. I hope I haven't confused you too much. I'll confuse myself a little bit. Okay. So he's like, we got 1 gram bag and 500 milliliters. So 500 mLs. Okay. So we've made our conversion here. We've already done that. And we know that's half. So then we would go times 500 and we would get 250. We'd get them 250. So remember, it's desired over half times quantity. So we had, I'm going to work this out again because I think I may have confused you guys. I may have confused myself, but I have got it now. Okay. Excuse my dog barking. If you hear the dog in the background, don't know how to get him to stop. Okay. All right, we have got it. So so we need 500 milligrams of vancomycin. Pharmacy said we have 1 gram in a 250. No, what did I say? We'll say 250, it don't really matter. 250 milliliter bag. Okay. Well, we know we got to make these conversions. You know, I told you have to convert because these two have to be the same. So we know that 1 gram is 1,000 milligrams. And then when you divide these two, you divide 1,000 into 500, you get 0.05. Now we've got to multiply it times our quantity, which is 250 mLs. And I know, because I am a mathematician, that 0.5 times 250 is a whopping 125 milliliters. You can check it with your calculator, but I know it's right. Okay, so you got it? Desired over half times quantity gives you your answer, but you got to, but your metrics have to be correct. So you may have to do some conversions. A good way to remember this is drinks are on the house times quantity. A lot of problems, probably the bulk of your dosage cal questions are going to be this. So you can play around with it. I'll post another video of someone else explaining it. Maybe they can make it clear. But that's it.